Careful. Be quiet. It has to be here.
Look here. I think this is it. Should we open it?
Yes, that is it. It looks just like the drawings from the journal I found. Open the box.
There's nothing inside.
What? No. It can't be. It should be here. Shit. What was that? It's a trap! Run!
Get them.
It's her! She's here! Christopher! Christopher! Are you okay?
Take the boy, but don't hurt him. We need him alive.
What should we do with the other one?
We don't need the other one.
Leave him alone! Christopher! No! Where am I? My head is about to explode. I can't remember anything. Carter Scott. Is that my name? It seems I have a concussion. That's probably why I can't remember anything. What will this take? Have I been drugged? I could get out this way if I loosen the screws. Here's something. A coin. The window does not open.
Go back to your bed immediately.
Do you know what happened to me? I can't remember a thing.
I don't know, but by your looks when they brought you in, I guess something painful.
Where am I? This doesn't look like a hospital.
You're right. This is not a hospital. This is our home. But I can't tell you its exact location. That is confidential. Especially for someone like you.
When you found me, did I have anything on me that could help me figure out who I am?
Your things are in a different room, but they told me not to let you out of here. So take a seat and calm down.
What do you mean by someone like me?
Oh, that's true. The Cyberman said you have amnesia. Let's just say we've been looking for you for a long time, and you haven't been particularly nice to us. Your role in this whole thing is very important. I can't tell you anything else.
Why am I not allowed to leave? Why am I here?
I can't tell you why you're here. The only thing I can tell you is that it will be over soon.
You speak as if this was a sort of an organization. Is this a government agency?
It's more the other way around. The government is part of what we are. We are everywhere, you see. Like him. He who dwells in our dreams.
I demand to see whoever's in charge.
Don't worry. Idiot will want to come see you too. But that woman is not very chatty, if you know what I mean. Now go back to your fucking room and don't bother me.
I could get out this way if I loosen the screws. What will this take? Have I been drugged?
Go back to your bed immediately.
I could get out this way if I loosen the screws. It seems this corridor is not guarded. I should find a way to get out of here.
If we don't stop them, this is the end. This will destroy everything and everyone.
Whose voice was that? These people are dead. What is this? I have to get out of here and call the police. What kind of experiments are they doing here? What the fuck is this? These psychos want to perform a human sacrifice. A drink is always nice. They're trying to turn people into some weird creatures. Leave him alone! Christopher! No! Was that a memory? Let's see if there are any clues in this recorder.
The subject died less than 5 minutes after injecting the serum. For a moment, all the activity indicators flashed in unison, illuminating all the screens. The subject began to mutate within seconds. His eyes turned completely red. His jaws started to grow very sharp fangs, and his voice became so high-pitched that his words couldn't be distinguished. Unfortunately, after taking the ghoul form, the subject passed away. But it has not been an absolute failure. As I was getting rid of the remains, the corpse's left hand started to have spasms. The serum continued to excite the cells in that area, even though the rest of the body was starting to experience natural rigidity. This opens up another very interesting area of investigation. I'm going to try to modify the formula to maximize that effect. Maybe.
This just keeps getting worse. I'm not looking under there. Nope. This looks like an exit, but it's locked. Mar O.H. I wonder how she died. There's a name here. John Crossbow. There's a name here. John Crossbow. Closed. It's closed. I don't think using the main door is a good idea. The guard must be around there. What kind of experiments are they doing here? I'm not looking under there. Nope. This looks like an exit, but it's locked. These are house keys. Maybe they're mine. I should take them, just in case. It says emergency exit, but it's very rusty. I don't know if it's going to work. Shit! They know I'm gone. Ritual? They need me for a ritual? What's all this? I have to get the fuck out of here.
We are on the right path. Our investigation is almost over. If only we could find out where Dagon's followers are hiding. I would have loved to visit Relia, if it had been real. The Mayport excavation was quite an adventure, wasn't it? Although we couldn't find any of the Shankara stones in the end. This painting always reminds me of what we are capable I think he's in a small town called Dunwich or something like that. One of his colleagues from Arkham University needed him for a research they were doing. This is Dr. Pada's office. I think he's in a small town called Dunwich or something like that. One of his colleagues from Arkham University needed him for a research. What happened here? It's a mess. It looks like someone did break in. Azathoth. Sounds very familiar. Cthulhu Among the Victorians by Laban Shrewsbury. This looks like an interesting book. Innsmouth? Perhaps that's where the Order of Dagon has been hiding this entire time. Someone broke into Carter's office. Everything is upside down.
What? What do you mean someone broke in? In the university? We have to call the police.
Have you seen any strangers around here?
Well, now that you mention it, I did see 2 men hanging around the department yesterday. I asked them if they needed anything, and they said they were looking for Mr. Carter Scott. I'm pretty sure they left when I told them he wasn't here.
Did they tell you their names?
No. When I asked them if they wanted to leave a message for Mr. Scott, they said it was not necessary.
Have you seen Mr. Scott by any chance?
No, I don't think I've seen him today.
When was the last time you saw him? Was he here yesterday?
I didn't see him yesterday, and this morning, since he wasn't in his office, I had to call him because I needed his signature for some documents, but he wasn't home. I couldn't even reach him on his cell.
We had a meeting this morning and he didn't show up or call to cancel, which is very unlikely of him. By the way, are there any messages for me?
Now that you mention it, Mr. Scott left this envelope for you. I was about to take it to your office.
Thank you. If anybody else comes asking for him, please let me know.
Of course. Be careful. I'm going to call the police and the campus security service right now.
I wonder what that important matter is. This key looks very old. I wonder what it opens. This is the diary of someone who found the location of the esoteric order of Dagon. Finally! We've been looking for a lead like this for years. But why didn't Carter tell me about this before? I have to go to that village to see if it's all true. Maybe Carter's there. I'd better warn James, as Carter suggested in his note. James, do you know where Carter is? Something has happened.
I spoke to him yesterday.
We were supposed to meet today, but he didn't show up. I went to look for him in his office and everything was messed up. It looked like someone had broken in. Also, I've found some information about the possible location of the Order of Dagon. Carter was looking for a ritual item in a town called Innsmouth. Do you know anything about this?
No, I didn't know anything. Actually, he was kind of weird yesterday. And Christopher, too. Now that I think about it, both were talking about, well, nothing really. Just some crazy stuff. Forget it.
I'm worried about him, and I thought that you might be able to find him, being a private investigator and all. Track his steps. I don't know.
Of course. I'm sure it's nothing. But just in case. I think I know where to start. What are you going to do?
I'm going to go and have a look at Innsmouth, see if I can find what Carter was looking for. I've been studying that cult for years, looking for a clue like this, and Carter knew about it. But for some reason, he kept it from me. I need to know why.
But you have to be careful, Sophie. That town might be dangerous. If you get in trouble, call me.
Don't worry. Let me know as soon as you find anything. Bye.
I hope those morons didn't try to steal the dagger. I told them it was suicide. If the cult got Carter, we're all fucked. Good thing I saved the location they showed me on my phone, just in case. I have a bad feeling about this. I'm not leaving until I find out what happened. Is that a phone ringing? Yes, and I swear it's Carter's ringtone. This cannot be a coincidence. I need a vacation. It must be faulty. It does not work. I'm gonna have to take the stairs. This doesn't look good. I think the cult found them when they were here. Check Carter's phone just in case. This is the dagger they were looking for. The only thing that can destroy the Great Dreamer. Shit! I can't get through here. This should put the fire out. It's strange. It looks as if they tried to erase this blood trail. If only I had some luminol, but I spent it all in that Derleth Widow case. Maybe I can find some answers here. He looks unconscious. I don't think they killed him. They need him alive for tonight's ritual. The van they put him in has the Zotique's Enterprises logo on it. Maybe they took him there. Christopher is nowhere to be seen. If the priestess herself was here, it was all a trap to capture Carter. Luminol, just what I needed. The trail is already visible, and it looks like a lot of blood. No!
That symbol appears on every picture. Why only girls? I'm onto something big. I'm sure of it. This poor girl. I have to find whoever did this. Someone should tidy this desk. It's full of disorganized notes and pictures. Innsmouth. It must be an important place. It keeps coming up everywhere. Who would be crazy enough to release 100,000 bisons? Strange events. Several people died, and one woman ended up in a psychiatric hospital. I've always been curious to know which book it was. I remember the interview with this man. He was a little off his head. If I hadn't spoken to the emergency operator, I would think this is all a setup. I'm not sure if this information is true. I still don't know what it has to do with the murders, but they're connected. I'm sure of it. I've seen some of those symbols elsewhere. That gas mask. I wonder if it's the same one that man was wearing on the pictures. That symbol appears on every picture. Every time I remember it, I can't stop laughing. It was a real scandal. The escape was very notorious. There were several deaths. The god of manga, no doubt. There was a fire, and I won't be able to go. I never really understood how that engine worked. What's wrong with books? What's wrong with books? There was a fire, and I won't... I never... What's wrong with books? Someone should tidy this desk. It's full of disorganized notes and pictures. It's the symbol from the murders. Who is this man? These photos were addressed to Howard. What was his table? I should check in the archive room. There are crazy theories about it. Every time I remember it, I can't stop laughing. There was a fire. What's wrong with books? This file is not the right one. Did someone swap them, or is everything just messy? What's wrong with books? There was a... Thanks to him, role-playing games reached the whole world. Every time I remember it, I can't stop laughing. There was a fire. What's wrong with books? There was a fire. I never... Every time I remember it, I can't stop laughing. I'd never heard the story before. That symbol. Someday I would like to visit Arkham. Every time I remember it, I can't stop laughing. Every time I remember it, I can't stop laughing.
Here's what I was looking for. Now I have an address to go on with my investigation.
This was supposed to be my house, but it's locked.
Hello? Who is this?
Good morning. This is your neighbor, Carter.
Oh, come on in.
This was supposed to be my house, but it's locked. I don't want to bother anybody else. I think that's not my house. That's the same boy from the picture in the wallet. Clearly, I shared this apartment with someone else. Where's the TV remote? There's something written on this painting. Acho queres una marquea in un quintico. What kind of language is this? I wouldn't like to see that thing up close. It might not even be human. What the hell was I into before all this? Who are these people? My family, perhaps? This symbol is just like the one on the pin I found. I think I was working on something important. I was looking for that dagger before the accident. The chosen one? A sleeping god? This is getting worse and worse. Shit, the battery's dead. Shit, the battery's dead. The Adventures of Arthur Gordon Pym by Edgar Allan Poe. What is this?
Open it. For you to see that not all monsters are real.
I'm starting to remember Christopher. I wonder where he is. I hope he's okay. Night gaunts. It's all full of horrific illustrations. I've seen that woman before, but from where? How are we connected? Night gaunts. It's all full of horrific illustrations. The Adventures of Arthur Gordon. There seems to be a box under those clothes. The keyhole in the box seems familiar. The keyhole in the box seems familiar. It won't work. Where's the TV remote? There's something written on this painting. Hacho queres una marquea in un quintico. What kind of language is this? Who are these people? My family, perhaps?
Take this, Carter. Here you can read our story. Every member of the society has a page, and someday you will too.
Shit, the battery's dead. Clearly I shared this apartment with someone else. Night gaunts. It's all full of horrific illustrations. It won't work. The Adventures of Arthur Gordon Pym by Edgar Allan Poe. There's a laptop charger right here. Why would I keep this? I can use it now. According to this drawing, with this kind of portal, you can travel using some kind of magic? Huh. Did I really believe in all this shit? Maybe I can find the answers I'm looking for in this place.
That must be the symbol of the order. It was also on the temple. Innsmouth. After all this time, I may find the answers I was looking for. Good afternoon. Could I ask you some questions? Have you seen this person?
Nope, never seen him. We don't see many foreigners around here.
Do you know where I can find the temple? Could you...
I'm very busy. I have to go.
Today is the day. The day for what? That symbol represents Hydra, mother of all the deep ones. The language of that inscription seems to be Aklo. Surely this is the headquarters of the Order of Dagon. Good afternoon. Have you seen this person?
No.
Do you have any idea where I can find the temple?
Yes, but why do you want to know?
I'm a history professor. I'm doing a research on the idiosyncrasies of coastal villages like Innsmouth.
We don't like outsiders meddling in our businesses. You'd better leave as soon as possible.
But I live less than 2 hours away from here. I don't want to bother you. I'm just asking because a friend of mine has disappeared, and I'm worried about him.
It's clear in your face that you are not from this town. I have never seen your friend in my life, but if he disappeared here, chances are you will never see him again. As will happen to you if you don't leave. Innsmouth is not a town for tourists.
Well, I think I should leave.
Yes, you should. Not one step further. Nobody from outside the village is allowed to enter our temple. Either you leave by hook or by crook. It is your choice. Not one step further. Nobody from outside the village is allowed to enter our temple. Either you leave by hook or by crook. It is your choice.
I could get to the lighthouse this way, but the door is closed. Have you seen this man?
No, but it's been quite a while since I last saw an outsider around here.
Do you know how I can get in the temple?
Be careful what you ask. We take very seriously our beliefs here, and we don't let outsiders into our temple.
Why? If it's an ordinary religious service, I don't see the problem. I don't want to cause any trouble.
Not everyone living in Innsmouth is as open-minded as I am. And if you've already talked to anyone else, chances are they've already tipped off old Obed. So, for your own sake, go away.
I'm Sophie. What's your name?
I'm Ezekiel.
Old Obed? Is he the one in charge? Could I speak to him?
No. We can't talk about this here, in the middle of the street. Someone might hear us. Although, if I could... Yeah, if you want me to tell you what I know, meet me in half an hour at the old brewery. If you bring me a bottle of whiskey, I'll tell you the truth about this town.
This must be the fuse box of the bar. It can be useful. The translation of that last part would be, in his abode in Rillier, the late Cthulhu awaits dreaming.
We don't serve outsiders. Get out.
Good morning.
What do you want?
Could I have a bottle of whiskey, please?
No.
How's the day going? Busy? What do you mean? You don't have whiskey left?
I told you, we don't serve outsiders.
What can I do to get you to serve me?
No. Get out of my bar. I already have to put up with the power cuts every now and then, and all my food's getting spoiled. I don't want to have to deal with bitter old women on top of that.
This should be enough to kill the power. The translation of that it's not very good, but it will do. I've seen that before. Azathoth. It's all a mess. Here's what you asked for. Now please tell me what you know about that temple and the Order of Dagon. It is of vital importance.
There's nothing like the smell of good whiskey. Or bad whiskey. It doesn't really matter. You wanted the truth. This is it. The Order of Dagon is... how shall I put it? A way of life? Our way of life. All of us are descendants of Dagon himself. Outsiders like you who come here snooping around have only two options. Either you become food or a breeder. I'm saying this because of your missing friend.
Are you telling me Dagon is real? And that you are all descendants of a sea monster?
Dagon is real. And if you wait a few hours, you will be able to see for yourself. But I wouldn't recommend it. According to rumors, its appearance has to do with something important that is going to happen tonight. Something about the sleeping god.
Who is that Obed you mentioned before?
Obed is in charge of all of this. He's the leader around here. Although he takes orders from someone much more powerful, Idia. But here in Innsmouth, he is the boss. Everyone follows his orders and no one questions him. It's best not to cross him.
What does the sleeping god have to do with all this? I've heard stories of his cult that made my blood run cold.
The sleeping god is the most powerful being in the universe. No other power matches his. Not even Dagon's. That is why we must pay him homage. Idia has been preparing his return for centuries. And tonight, when the stars align, it'll be his moment. Innsmouth will be one of the few safe places in the world.
That's impossible. If Iyah was alive, she would be 2,000 years old by now.
2,000, 3,000 years old, who knows? She was chosen by the Lord of Dreams. He is part of her. They share his power. And she is the only one who can perform the sacrifice necessary to complete tonight's ritual. But I've already said too much. I don't want to get into trouble.
Before you leave, please tell me the truth. Do you know where my friend is?
I have no idea where your friend is. I promise you that. I was born here. I'm from the village. But I've never agreed with certain decisions made by my neighbors. That's why I drink, to forget the things I see. That way no one ever tells me anything. Because I'm drunk. The only thing I can tell you is that if I were you, I would start by looking in the lighthouse.
How can I get to the lighthouse?
Just get to the coast and look east. You will see it at the top of the cliff. The main door of the lighthouse is always guarded. Although you can try the secret door, you might get lucky. Of course, you will have to take a little detour. That door is padlocked, but I have a copy from when I used to keep my farm stuff there, years ago. I hope it's still good. You must be very careful.
Well, I think I should leave.
You must be very careful.
I could get to the lighthouse this way, but the door is closed.
No. No.
Today is the day. The day for what? That's the way to the shore. There's the lighthouse. This place gives me the creeps. It's impressive. The evidence is overwhelming. They worship Dagon and Cthulhu here. That must be the symbol of the order. It was also on the temple. This is the story of Dagon. It shows him arriving at the coast and sowing chaos through the town. Terrible things happened in this place, and not too long ago. I think I hear the sea. I think I hear the sea. This is horrible. I can't get through here. Something is blocking the door. It smells like rotten fish. It is written in a strange language. There are lots of notes written on papers all over the inside. It must be a local radio station, because that language is Aklo, no doubt. These boxes won't let me pass. That painting is curious. It looks like this map shows how to get to the reef. That is today. Hi, have you seen this man?
You can't be here. Who are you?
It's okay, I'll just leave, if I can't go in. I can't get through here. Something is blocking the door. What is this? I can't stare at it for too long. I think it represents Dagon. It's all starting to make sense. Tonight's ritual will bring back the sleeping god, and only the chosen one can stop it. And for that, he or she will need the Eye of Azathoth, which they keep in the caves. Could that be why Carter has disappeared? Maybe he was captured in the caves.
There's too much security. If I want to get in, I'll need something to help me sneak in. My lucky lockpicks. I never leave home without them. This car must be from one of the workers. I can see a uniform from here. I can't do... This car must be from one of the workers. I can see a uniform from here. I'm sure it's another cover for the cult of the sleeping god.
Hey, you. I haven't seen you around here before.
That makes sense. It's my first day.
Your first day? Fuck, we're always in the dark here. First it gets messy downstairs, and we don't even know about it, and now it turns out that we have a newbie, and they don't even tell us.
I seem to have picked the worst day to start working here. What happened downstairs?
I was told an important prisoner was brought in last night, but a little while ago, I saw several guards running around like crazy. None of them would tell us what was going on. We at the door are nobodies. If you hear anything, will you tell us?
Count on it, buddy. Can I come in? I don't want to be late on my first day.
Oh, sure. Sorry. If you have the card, you can go in.
Damn it, the card. Wait a minute. I left it in the car.
Okay.
Perhaps I can use that security card to get in. Perhaps I can use that security card to get in. Let's see. It's open. I will grab the security card. Here's the card. Sorry for the trouble.
Don't worry, come on in.
What are you doing here?
Good morning. How's it going?
Good. You're new, aren't you?
Yes, today's my first day. My name is Max. Max Angel. How's work around here?
Usually boring. Not much happens. Well, except when Dr. West comes. The screaming. I go several days without sleep after each of his visits. It's a little busy today, though.
Screams? I thought this was an office building.
You'll get used to it. But take my advice. Don't try and talk to the boss or the guy in the mask.
Who is this doctor?
I think that is his name. I've only seen it from afar, but I assure you that a simple glance makes you shiver. Although, compared to Idia...
You look tired. Do you want a coffee?
Well, the truth is that a coffee would be great. Thank you very much.
I will not leave until I know what happened to Carter and Christopher. There seems to have been a patient or a sick person here until recently. Could that be Carter? This is very powerful. A couple of pills and you are out. The Book of the Dead. This is the ritual with which the priestess wants to bring the beast back to Earth. I find it hard to read what it says. They've been watching Carter since he escaped their clutches, and we thought he was safe. They've been watching Carter since he escaped their clutches, and we thought he was safe. Hunter was right. The man in the mask's weak point is magic. Still, I'd rather not meet him again. Last time I made it out alive by the skin of my teeth. They seem to drink coffee like everyone else. They seem to drink coffee like everyone else. They seem to drink coffee like everyone else. That is useless. I will not leave until I know what happened to Carter and Christopher. Fuck. I hope none of them are Carter. I hope Carter was luckier than these poor people. Maybe I can make use of it. Fucking sadistic bastards. I hope Carter was luckier than these poor people. I hope Carter was luckier than these poor people. I hope Carter was luckier than these poor people. Damn it. Carter's not here. Wait. That's the dagger they were looking for when they disappeared. The dagger capable of ending this madness forever. Finally, with this, Carter will be able to stop the destruction of the world. If I find him.
Richard here. We've just finished searching the southern sector, but we haven't found the prisoner. It seems that he's managed to escape. Any news there? Jewel? Jewel? He doesn't answer. Let's see again.
Good. Carter has escaped. I don't know how he does it, but he always pulls it off. He may have gone to the Society to look for me. Or maybe he went straight to the ruins of the Nameless City. I should go before the other guards return. Holy shit, I better get going.
What happened here? Looks like someone broke in. I'll check to see if anyone's hurt. This computer is on. It has a somewhat strange feel to it. If they are so powerful, why do you have them for sale? And so cheap?
Taking a crowbar is always a good idea.
This computer is on. What's that noise?
I love that EP.
It's too dark in here. I'd better turn on some light before I break my neck.
That's the Erebus, lost in the ice along with the Terror.
It's too dark in here. I'd better turn on some light before I break my neck. A bit small for an elephant heart. It's too dark in here. I'd better turn on some light before I break my neck. I love that EP. This computer is on. I love that EP. This must be a new version. I didn't know those details. It's too dark in here. I'd better turn on some light. It's too dark in here. This computer is on. What's a book doing on the ceiling? I could swear it's the reviled play, The King in Yellow. Where's that map from? There are some wires there, and someone must have pulled out what was connected. This computer is on.
That's the Erebus, lost in the ice along with the Terror.
Necrophilia? Who would read something like that? Someone seems to have ripped out some pages. I had never heard of this bar. It's too dark in here. I'd better turn on some light before I break my neck. It's too dark in here. I'd better turn on some light before I break my neck.
I love that EP.
It's too dark in here. I'd better turn on some light before I break my neck. This computer. There are some wires there, and someone must have pulled. It's too dark in here. This seems to have turned on the backroom light. It's the security camera. I'll grab the memory card and see if I can retrieve some images. This drawer is stuck. A man wearing a mask? This information is very useful. Apparently, members of this cult often meet in one of these bars. I'll go check it out and see what I can find out. This book has some blood in it. That's weird. This looks like a lot of blood. It's like someone's been dragged. That noise is coming from over there. Someone may be hurt. That noise is coming from over there. Someone may be hurt. Wow, a secret door behind a bookshelf. Oh my god! What's that? It's as if this creature had been human at some point. This can't be real.
I hope the house is nearby.
Carter. Carter.
Who's there? Who are you?
You know who I am.
It's you. Am I dreaming, or are you really here?
My spirit can travel to any dimension through the power he bestowed in me.
What do you want from me? Why are you following me?
Carter, I'm sure you've been told horrible things about me. But my only wish is that you have absolutely everything you want. Your friends just want to take advantage of you. They never wanted you to be yourself. I am the person who knows you best in the world. I know exactly how you feel. But if you come back to me, together we can return the Dream Dweller to its rightful place, and then we will reign on Earth next to him.
No, I'm not going to do that. I have seen what you want to do. You want to destroy the Earth, and I will not allow it. I don't know how, but I will destroy you.
Poor thing. Ever since you were a child, you've been so naive. You cannot escape your destiny. You came into this world with a single purpose, and tonight, whether you want to or not, you are going to fulfill it.
Tell me, why am I so important? Why am I connected to you?
In the darkest part of your soul, you already know the answer. Now you just have to accept it. See you tonight.
What was that? I have to rescue Christopher and finish her off for good. I hope I can find more answers in this house. We are the shield against madness. We are the dike against tide. We are the light against darkness. Open.
We have to avenge Hunter. At any cost.
We will, but now let's go. Idaho must be looking for me. We need a place to hide. His name is James. I think I'm getting my memory back. Huh, what's a button doing under here? It seems to do something, but it doesn't say press. It seems to do something, but it doesn't say... What if the star was something else? It seems to do something, but it doesn't say press. The base is worn and it smells like smoke? Huh, what's a button doing under here? Ah, it fits perfectly. From the noise, it seems something had opened. Everything is starting to make sense. All dead. So long, fighting.
Carter, wait. You have to listen to me.
No! You're just like them. You all want something from me. In my entire life, no one has ever asked me what I wanted. I don't want any of this. I don't want to be the chosen one. I don't want to have anything to do with Idaho and Cthulhu. I just want to disappear.
I know. None of this is fair to you. And if I could do anything to make it right, I would. But, Carter, believe me, if there's one thing I've learned over the years, it's that no matter how far you run, it's impossible to escape your fate.
You only rescue me from the cult, because I'm the only one who can kill Idaho and stop the end of the world. And she wants to sacrifice me to destroy everything. And on top of that, nobody tells me why I'm so special.
I don't know why you were so important in this whole story. I don't know why Idea needs you to bring back Cthulhu. I've always thought it had something to do with your parents, but I've never managed to find out who they were. I just know that you, Carter, are the only one who can stop the horror we're facing. And that gives me hope. This belonged to my grandfather. He was a fisherman and had a small boat. My mother didn't like me to stay alone with him when I was little. He had long since gone mad and used to tell me stories that kept me awake at night. Stories about monsters that lurked in the depths of the sea. According to him, one of these beings wiped out his entire crew on one of his fishing trips. He said that during his worst moment, without his crew and with the boat adrift, surrounded by a dense fog, hearing inexplicable sounds that chilled his soul, the only thing he had was this compass. And it was thanks to it that he made it home. Thanks to such a simple thing. The only one in the family who believed in that story was me. Before I even knew that monsters were real. Here, I hope that when you face your monster, you will be able to find your way home. Like my grandfather.
Finally, I remember everything. The ritual, Relif, Cthulhu, Chris. We were set up. Where will he be? Will I have him? I have to get to Relif tonight. I can wipe her and all her fantasies out for good. Otherwise, they'll never stop. If Idaho was born thousands of years ago, how am I connected to her? Although I don't have the dagger nor the amulet, I must go to Relif to save Christopher. I will take the map with me. The conjunction is today.
This rowboat might work for me if I can patch up that hole and find something to paddle with. Maybe I could fix the rowboat with this. I don't think it's a good idea to interrupt them now. How am I supposed... I think I need something more. This alone won't be enough. That is I don't think it's a good idea to interrupt them now. This is just what I was looking for. How am I supposed to do that? How am I... I could row, but the boat will sink if I don't plug the hole first. I think I need something more. This alone won't be enough. I don't think it's a good idea to interrupt them now. The handkerchief could be useful. I need something else to keep the seal tight. I did it. Now it won't sink before getting to the island, right? That is impossible. I'm scared. But if we don't get the amulet, Carter is doomed. Here are more of those symbols. I have to be careful. There is something nearby. Their entire history is written here. If I wasn't in such a hurry, I could spend years working here. I think I've seen these symbols somewhere. I'm sure these symbols mean Here are more of those symbols. That's Dagon and Hydra, caring for their progeny. Those creatures must be Dagon and Hydra's children. They seem to be guarding something. It's the amulet! The whole cavern is full of these symbols. In this one, you can see Dagon and Hydra worshipping something greater. Could it be Cthulhu? The door is locked. There must be a way to open it. I can't get near the amulet. There must be... I won't leave without the amulet. I can't go back that way. I can hear the grunting on the other side. I can't get near the amulet. There must be some way to get it. Maybe with this statuette. Good heavens! I've been discovered. I have to get out of here as soon as possible. I hope this works and gets me to the nameless city. James and Carter are counting on me.
This may come in handy if I have to break something. Oh, it looks like someone forgot a pipette. It's closed. There must be another way in. Luckily, the street is empty at this hour. What is an open car battery doing in the middle of the street? It stinks. This alley smells terrible. It is closed as I thought. How am I going to open that lock? It is closed as I thought. How am I going to open that? It is closed as I thought. How am I going to open that lock? Yeah. This seems to have been closed for some time. I love that show. That film is a bit weird. I love all of them. I love that show. Who would have thought a Western could be so creepy? Who would have thought a Western could be so creepy? I love that show. I love all of them. Who would have thought a Western could be so... That film is a bit weird. I love that show. Hello? My name is Christopher. I didn't want to. Damn! That was scary. Surely they are as afraid of me as I am of them. I love that show. Who would have thought a Western could be so creepy? I love that show. It stinks. This alley smells terrible. It's closed. There must be another way in. Luckily, the street is empty at this hour. It stinks. This... That film is a bit weird. I love all of them. Who would have thought a Western could be so creepy? I love that show. That film is a bit weird. I love all of them. That film is a bit... I love that show. This is like what I saw in the bookshop. Jackson Elias. I think I've seen some of his books somewhere. What kind of place is this? Randolph Carter. Thanks to you, we discovered new worlds. Maybe he's an explorer. I'd love to catch it sometime. Randolph Carter. Thanks to you, we discovered new worlds. Maybe he's an explorer. What kind of place is this? This is like what I saw in the bookshop. Whew. This is like what I saw in the bookshop. Whew. Randolph Carter. Thanks to you, we discovered new worlds. Maybe he's an explorer. Jackson Elias. I think I've seen some of his books somewhere. What kind of place is this? Randolph Carter. Thanks to... The Nameless City. I read of its discovery recently. It was found by a Sophie Whalen. William Dyer. Pabity expedition. I read something about that expedition. Almost all of them died.
James Starkweather. Doesn't ring a bell.
The Nameless City. I read of its discovery recently.
What does Manson have to do with all this? This can't be true.
Those who watch from the other side. What a strange reading. Laban Shrewsbury revealed to us the secrets of the Kaleno Library. What library is that?
Also Chernobyl?
Laban Shrewsbury revealed to us the secrets of the Kaleno Library. What library is that?
James Starkweather. James Starkweather.
I'd love to catch it sometime.
James Starkweather. Doesn't ring a... James Starkweather. Doesn't ring...
Jackson Elias. I think I've seen some of his books somewhere. Laban Shrewsbury revealed to us the secrets of the Kaleno Library. What library is that? Laban Shrewsbury revealed to us the secrets of the Kaleno Library. What library is that? William Dyer, Pabity Expedition. I read something about that expedition. The Nameless City. I read of its...
James Starkweather. Doesn't ring a bell.
Randall. I'd love to catch it sometime. Jackson Elias. This is like what I saw in the bookshop. Whew. William Dyer, Pabity Expedition. I read something about that expedition. Almost all of them died. Laban Shrewsbury revealed to us the secrets of...
I'd only seen one of these in movies.
Laban Shrewsbury revealed to us the secrets of the Kaleno Library. What library is that?
Ritual to keep young?
This photo has some coordinates. I should investigate it.
They have one of these symbols painted on them. I'm already very close.
It does not seem to be the typical hiding place for a cult. The door's locked. I need to find a way in. It doesn't look like anyone lives here, and yet it's all pretty clean. So strange. Here's the proof that I was right. This is even bigger than I thought.
Who are you? And what are you doing here?
My name is Christopher Black. I'm a journalist, and I work for the Miskatonic Chronicles.
Journalist? And that gives you the right to break into my house.
Sorry, I thought this was abandoned. You're Carter Scott, right?
How do you know my name? You're one of them! Hands above your head, now!
Don't shoot, please. I swear I came alone. I saw a picture of you earlier, and it had your name on it. I can explain everything.
You better. Are you armed?
I'm not armed. I've never picked up a gun in my life. I swear I was just doing research. I don't want to hurt anyone.
I'll give you a chance. But if I'm not convinced by what you say, I will pull the trigger. What are you doing in my house, and are you with them?
They? You mean the cult, right? I'm investigating a story about some ritual murders. I've been doing it for a while. My boss doesn't believe me. He says he won't publish anything without proof, so I've decided to do something about it.
What do you know about the cult? That doesn't explain how you got here.
I know that they have been active for many years, and that they seem to be infiltrated in all social strata, even in politics, but nobody wants to talk about them. I began to study certain symbols that kept appearing in the crime scene photos, and I recognized the one on the door of this house.
I don't know if you'll find the answers you were looking for in here, but you'll certainly find the truth. One thing first. If you knew that this cult was dangerous, why did you went on with your investigation against them?
Everyone has a purpose in life. I can't stop criminals, but I can put the spotlight on them and have others do so. I can't stand idly by, writing about the next celebrity nose job, when I know that they are murdering innocent people. Now you tell me, from what you say, you don't seem to be part of the cult. But then, what do you have to do with all this?
Wow, it seems that the journalist is over the shock. Sit down, Christopher. You're going to have a lot of information to process. This explains why this place is connected to the cult of the sleeping god. Strange. It looks like I came from that direction, but I can't see the path. What are those lights? I wonder if that's the portal. Someone from the cult has followed me here. That must be the heart of Armad Tavel, guardian of the last gate, part of Yog Sothoth himself, creator of the keys. Is that a lake of blood? The pieces of the portal have started to glow. I must be close. What is that creature? I'm back at the beginning? I think I got lost. What are those lights? I wonder if that's the portal. I have to get to the portal before they do.
I hope Carter hasn't used the portal yet. Without the dagger, or the Eye of Azathoth, you will have no chance against her. I've been after you the entire day, you piece of... What happened?
You were right, James. The information we got on the dagger was a trap. Idaho found us. We were attacked and I fell unconscious. The next day, I woke up in their headquarters, with no memory of who I was or what I was doing there. I managed to escape, but it wasn't until I arrived at Society a while ago that I regained my memory. I don't even know where Christopher is.
I have to tell you something. When Sophie told me she couldn't find you, I assumed that you and Christopher had gone to get the dagger. I arrived at the place and it was a mess. Blood, broken glass. You could tell there had been violence. I don't know how to tell you this, Carter.
Tell me what?
I found Christopher's body. They killed him when you lost consciousness. I'm so sorry.
No. That can't be. No. Fuck! Are you absolutely sure? It's all my fault. It's all my fault.
No. Christopher was always very aware of what he was getting into. He knew he was facing humanity's greatest terror, and yet he never hesitated for a second. He was that brave. We have to make sure his death was not for nothing.
We didn't even got the dagger. Without it, we can't even kill Idaho.
I stole it from their headquarters. A stroke of luck, really. And Sophie is in Innsmouth, getting the Eye of Azathoth. We were supposed to meet here. I hope she won't be long. We have to finish that bitch. For Chris.
For Chris. Oh God. There are bodies and blood everywhere. It seems that the portal is incomplete. This doesn't work.
He's here. The man in the mask followed me here.
If we confront him, he will finish us off. It's better to hide.
No, I found something in Idiot's office. I think she had a safeguard in case the man in the mask turned against her. It's a spell. I haven't used it before because it takes 2 people. What do you think?
Let's kill that son of a bitch. I've always wanted to know what's under that disgusting mask. that's a good idea.
Wasn't that hard.
Sophie, what happened? Are you okay?
What was that light?
That light was a portal. I came from Innsmouth. The children of Dagon almost killed me, but I got this.
The amulet! Sophie, you're the best!
Carter, after so many years working together, why didn't you tell me about this before? I've spent my whole life studying people's fascination with cults and their fictitious deities, and it turns out I was wrong. It's all real.
I'm sorry. I just didn't want to get you in trouble. The cult of the sleeping god has wiped out almost everyone I ever loved. But you're right. I should have said something.
Sorry to interrupt, but if we're going to kill Idhia, we have to get the hell out of here, or we'll lose the chance to end her for good.
Are you sure about this?
If I don't finish her off, the cult will continue to murder in the name of Cthulhu until the next alignment of stars. Besides, I want to avenge Hunter, Chris, and all the children from the orphanage.
Come on.
No, I'm going alone.
What?
James, you've been taking care of me since Hunter saved me from the cult. You're like a brother to me. I can't lose you too. I've got to go alone.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Welcome to Rillier, where Cthulhu awaits dreaming. Very soon, you will have the honor to meet him. I told you before in the forest, Carter. To be here and now is your destiny. It was written from the day you were born.
Perhaps my destiny was already written, and it may have brought me here. But I have news for you, O great priestesses. The one who does not know what's going to happen next is you. From the very moment I've crossed that portal, my only destiny is to destroy you.
Oh, I love that confidence. But you are so wrong. Nothing you have done and nothing you have been taught has prepared you for the power I am about to unleash. The only truth is that you were created with one purpose, and that is to die, here and now.
I'm sick of all this secrecy. Since I'm about to die, it's time for you to tell me why me. Why am I so important?
Come on, Cart. Haven't you noticed? You've taken after me. We have the same eyes.
No. No! That's impossible! You're my mother? You're lying!
A mother would never lie to her child. I brought you into this world, and it is only fair that I remove you from it.
And all of this is for what? More power? Do you really think that thing is going to share its power with you? I thought you were the smart one.
Do you really think I care? I've lived too long, and I'm tired of it. My mission ends today with you. That's how it all began, with the death of my son. If that damned Hunter hadn't interfered, everything would have been easier for you. But it doesn't matter, Carter. The time has come. Let's get this over with.
Hunter gave me more than just hope. He gave me something to fight for. It would be useless to explain it to someone like you. But it's funny how after spending thousands of years on this earth, you have learned absolutely nothing.
Well, I've learned a thing or two, and I'm going to enjoy showing them to you, just like I did with your dear boyfriend. Ready to die, my son?
She's dead, isn't she?
Yes, she's dead. It's over. The Chosen One is over. Now, I'm just Carter.
About time. All that Chosen One thing was starting to go to your head.
Look, the green is fading away. His influence must be vanishing from this world.
I like the color better.